All right, guys. We're back. This isn't really a video I really wanted to make. I don't think anybody wanted to make this because nobody wanted to hear, this news. So, if you haven't heard already, creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, has passed away at the age of 68. He passed away on March 1st. We just learned about it. What day is today? March 8th. We learned about it yesterday. Um, yeah, man. I don't even really know what to say, to be honest with you. So, kind of just going off the head here. I really don't know what to say. I mean, to say I kind of like owe this man my childhood is kind of an understatement. Like my childhood, so my childhood was filled with a lot of things. Sonic was a very big part. I would say Sonic was probably like 30-40% of that. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, wrestling, but I don't think anything was bigger to me than Dragon Ball. If anything, as a kid, it was Dragon Ball and Sonic. Um so I mean, like, when I put it like that, it sounds like that. Just, I mean, it may sound a little selfish, and if it does, I apologize. But it feels like half of my childhood just died along with him, and it's just I don't even know what to even say about that. This is, man, this really sucks. He's given us so many good memories, and it's so crazy, right? It's so crazy like just how much of a legend this guy is, right? This guy is the creator of Dragon Ball, but I think a lot of people forget like Dragon Ball isn't even the only thing this guy worked on. Like he also worked on Dragon Quest. He's worked on Chrono Trigger, and Chrono Trigger is like widely known to be one of like the greatest games of all time. He did the character designs for that and Dragon Quest, and you can see, right? You could see the designs of the characters in Chrono Trigger and tell like, oh, okay, this is meant to be Dragon Ball esque, kind of. You could definitely see that. So this man has just been a part of so many like legendary things in media. So it's insane. Like I honestly, I'm really just at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. It's like where would a lot of us be if Dragon Ball didn't exist? I know for me personally, I'm looking at a poster right now from Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball doesn't exist. This poster isn't here, right? All the figures I have collected, Dragon Ball doesn't exist. It's none of that's here. It's just an empty space. Dragon Ball doesn't exist. I don't meet quite a few of my friends. I don't meet them, right? Dragon Ball brought so many people together. Like it's insane. Like everyone at one point tried to go Super Saiyan as a kid, right? Every kid at one point tried to do the Kamehameha. Like we've all tried it, right? It's insane, man. It's just crazy. I don't even remember. Actually, wait, no, I think I do. So I actually was a little bit late in the Dragon Ball party. I was a little late. I remember renting um Tenkaichi 3 from my local library. And yeah, that I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was like my first introduction into like the realm of Dragon Ball. And like from the moment I first picked up on the controller, and it's funny, I didn't even play it on PS2. I got it on for the Wii. That's all they had it for. And I'm like, oh, what's all these like big buff guys with blonde hair? I'm like, oh, this looks fire. Rented it. I rented that. I remember this day perfectly. I rented that, and I rented SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 for PS3. And it's like, I played SmackDown vs. Raw 08 a lot. I definitely did. But Tenkaichi 3 just holds a special place in my heart because that was the beginning for me. That was the beginning for me. And I just kept renting it. I kept renting it. And then I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of kept it at one point. I did. I definitely did. Yeah, I'm sorry. Tenkaichi 3, it was just too crazy. And then like my love for the series went on from there. I binge watched all of Z. I binge watched OG Dragon Ball. I binge watched it after Z, but I did that. And then I binge watched GT and then Super. I mean, like me personally, like Dragon Ball Z is just like is the greatest anime of all time. Like I love Naruto. I growing up as a kid, I really did enjoy animes like, you know, Full Metal Alchemist, Inuyasha. I really did. I really think those are great, but something about Dragon Ball, something like every character, how do I even say this? Every character felt like their own person. Like they had their own reasons for the player not the player, but the viewer to like them, right? Like Goku is the typical, you know, hard work guy, right? You can achieve anything just from hard work. Gohan is literally us following in our father's footsteps. People loved Vegeta because, well, number one, he was a great villain, but then we saw his slow transformation from, and I think this is a perfect telling of like character development. His slow transformation from this big bad villain who's about to blow up the earth in the Saiyan Saga to, I mean, willing to sacrifice himself to save the earth in the Buu Saga. Like, and like we can even go to the side character. Like, Dragon Ball doesn't exist without Bulma. Bulma is a super key part of OG Dragon Ball and Z, right? So I mean, I could keep going on and on and on. Yeah, man, this is bad. This is bad. I I know Dragon Ball's too big to go away, so like I know it's gonna continue, but it's just gonna feel different knowing that like now we know Toriyama's not gonna be at the helm anymore, and it's just like, you know, and I have faith in Toyotaro, definitely, I definitely do, but it's just I don't know, man. It's like a big piece of it is missing, and so I know one thing: Sparking Zero and Dragon Ball Daima coming out is gonna hit different, man. Especially Daima, because it's like I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm crazy. I just find it so poetic. Toriyama's dream of Dragon Ball started with Goku as a kid going on adventures, and his final work on the series, as far as we know, is going to be Goku as a kid with his power pole going on adventures. Like I don't know. It's kind of it seems like there's something poetic there. Yeah, man. I mean, I guess it would be kind of disrespectful if I didn't like say like this man is the reason for my YouTube channel. Like, so if you were around like, you know, day one of my YouTube channel, like I was making awful videos. I had a terrible mic on my laptop. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I was making wrestling videos. Then I got onto like full like let's play. So I did a let's play of Tenkaichi 3, Midnight Club, and then I did like a retro games in modern years type playlist. I actually might go back to that playlist too. I had like Burnout on there. The first, And like my first video to blow up was Gran Turismo 3, a Gran Turismo 3 video. Funny enough, but and I was doing okay. I was doing all right, but then once I really started covering Dokkan, it seems like my channel. I wouldn't say like my channel blew up. Like I have 521 subs. I would hardly call that blowing up, but it's definitely at a much higher point than I was when I was doing the Let's Plays, right? And it's just like I sit back and I think like, what if Dragon Ball just didn't exist, right? Where does I mean, I was at over 100 subs. I had like 120 something by the time I started doing like real Dokkan content. Like started doing gameplay videos of it and whatnot, and covering it like heavily. If like Dragon Ball doesn't exist, like where do these other subs come from? Like where how do I get to the level I'm at now with this channel if Dragon Ball doesn't exist, right? And thinking about it like that really does just really puts into perspective just how much of an impact this man had on like not even just my childhood, but my adult life too. I mean, I'm doing this YouTube channel as an adult, and again, if Dragon Ball wasn't here, I don't know. I would still be doing Let's Plays. I would still be doing it. Now, granted, I still probably am going to do them, like occasionally, but yeah, I would. My channel would just be strictly that. There would be no this image you're seeing right now. Like there would be nothing. Like there would be nothing here. So it's really sad. This one hurts, man. This one definitely hurts. Like, yeah, this one is bad. This one is bad. I haven't felt like this from like a famous like legend's death since Kobe Bryant in 2020. I haven't felt it since then. Kobe's was really bad, but this one hits really hard too. It does. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section below how he helped your childhood, helped your adult life, what Dragon Ball meant to you, what all his work meant to you. Yeah. May God bless his soul forever, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. We're gonna show must go on. We're gonna get back to regularly scheduled programming, but I did kind of just want to make this because, again, it felt like it'd be disrespectful if I didn't show some type of appreciation for this man and all he's done for me with my childhood and even my adult life. So, yeah, I think I've pretty much said all I really can say, to be honest. Yeah, like I said, let me know down in the comments below what this man, how he affected you in your lifetime. Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, and I'm out. I'm gonna see y'all next time.